So welcome to the G-Tech Community Stadium as City have travelled to Brentford as they seek to go into the international break with a positive performance and to move within 3 points of the early season leaders Arsenal. Before we concentrate on football matters, there is going to be a period of reflection because, of course, of the terrible events that happened in Manchester a few days ago. And of course, the Brentford family have lost one of their own. Head of academy goalkeeper Christopher Ramsey has died, the club's confirmed. City are going forward in more traditional manner down the left-hand side with Savinho. Tries to get the better of Coyote, helps it back into Foden. City in and around the final third with O'Reilly. Backwards it goes to Ruben Diaz, who just looked like he might be shaping to shoot, but instead he plays it to Reinders. Reinders to Rodri. City in and around the edge of the final third, not quite in it. Bob and Rodri and Núñez all combining. It's all very neat and tidy. Brentford, you can see, are working exceptionally hard to stop them from progressing, but City are coming forward. Reinders down the middle, getting towards the edge of the area, tiptoes his way into the box. Great mazy dribble in the end. He was crowded out, but that was a brilliant piece of running from Reinders. Diaz wearing the captain's armband with Bernardo Silva on the bench today. Matheus Núñez advances, helps it on to Reinders. Reinders back into Diaz, and my goodness, we're in the 7th minute. I'm not sure Brentford have had more than 3 or 4 passes in total. Bob down the right-hand side, back it goes to Núñez and back to Bob. City now down the right side. Now they're back to the halfway line with Diaz. Diaz on to Gvardiol inside the centre circle when he got the ball. Helps it on to O'Reilly, and now Savinho, and back to Rodri again, and on it goes to Foden, and Foden advances and the shot deflects and spins out for the game's first corner.
It's a great move. Phil Foden into those areas that you want him to get involved in. It's a late run from Savinho. He's disappointed he didn't get that slide pass, but you can understand why Phil Foden takes that on. He gets a sighter.
It's going to be an outswinger from Foden, and there's a header on, but it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper Kelleher. I think it was Gvardiol who met it, but not enough power on it really. And City back into possession. Gvardiol down the channel looking for Haaland. Haaland gets the better of Ayer, powers his way through, hits a shot in the net! All the qualities of Erling Haaland to the fore. Strength, determination, and of course the unerringly accurate finish. He has had the most stunning start to the season. He gets his 12th of the campaign, his 9th in the Premier League, and the Blues lead here at the G-Tech Stadium through that man, Erling Haaland.
When he gets into those areas, unstoppable at times. His time just run the angled one. That's what we talked about before the game, Ali, that little bit of space. But then he keeps it alive. He's under so much pressure, uses his strength, and then he gets a little sighter goal. In those areas, those positions, there's nobody better.
Just the 18th goal of the season for club and country now for Erling Haaland. We've only just crept into the first week of October. Ball is now with Diaz, on it goes to Matheus Núñez on halfway, and then Núñez goes and he's running and he's darting forward, and he's played a good ball to Foden. Foden turning away, plays it back inside to Reinders. City inside the final third with Oscar Bob, on it goes to Reinders and back to Bob again, very wide on the right hand side. Oscar Bob plays it inside, nice layoff, Foden hits it on target, but an easy save for Kelleher, but another good City move.
City just keep coming, they're in the stride, they're looking good so far. Long may it continue. This is not good for Manchester City or for Rodri.
He's felt something at the back of his thigh. It's a hamstring. It's nothing to do with the knee, it's a hamstring. Not that that makes it any better, but at least it's not that worry that it's not the problem that kept him out for a year. He's holding the benefits of stiffness in the hamstring or a pull of the hamstring. And of course City invested in Nico Gonzalez in January, mindful of the fact they were going to be without Rodri for some time, so they do have a ready-made replacement, and he has now come onto the field, and the Blues have had to make the game's first change. Matheus Nunes back to Diaz again, and Diaz looks as though he has no pass on, but finds one to Nunes, and now Bob down the right side. Nice ball inside to Foden. Foden with a little bit of space. Foden hits the shot, takes a deflection, all the power taken out of it, and Kelleher gathers very routinely. Savinho lays it into the centre circle to Diaz. Diaz into Reinders. Reinders looks up and plays it out wide to Bob in the right wing position, up against the left wing back Hickey. Tries to come inside him and does do Oscar Bob. Lovely footwork. Oh, and then a sort of sliding effort from Gvardiol. Lovely footwork from Oscar Bob. Now Matheus Nunes on halfway, helps it on to Reinders. Reinders ball looking for Bob, good ball. Bob now in a crossing position, back it goes, and it was on Foden's right foot and he couldn't guide it into the corner. If that had been on his left foot, I suspect it would have been 2-0, but he just got the technique wrong and dragged it. Gvardiol getting towards the edge of the final third, finds O'Reilly, on to Savinho, Savinho on to O'Reilly, O'Reilly puts in a deep cross and it will reach Reinders! Great save, Kelleher. Reinders hit it on the half volley and Kelleher thrust out a palm to save, and that's as close as City have come to making it 2-0, and it took a brilliant reaction from Kelleher to prevent it from happening. And it goes to Hickey, Scottish international, left wing back. City win the ball back. Oscar Bob tries to get away, and he's got some great feet, and he gets into the box, and then he's helped to the floor. Referee says get up, that's not a foul, and in the end Brentford will get it away. Oscar Bob was so agile. Oh, and now they're through on goal, and it's still onside for Thiago, and Donnarumma makes the save. Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there. There was a ball that went into the City half and suddenly Thiago was away. I think most of the City players were expecting the whistle to blow. It never did. And Donnarumma came out, made himself enormous as he is, and blocked the shot. And we nearly had the lead wiped out by Thiago. Across comes Ouattara in the left wing position, gets the better of Savinho. Cross comes in, thumped away by Gvardiol. We're now in stoppage time, 4 minutes on the fourth official's board. City under real pressure here. City have got to win the ball back, but they can't get to it. Hickey's now involved. Hickey looks up, options in front of him, hits a ball into the box. Donnarumma comes and punches it away. Out for a throw. Coyote's coming racing over to take it. We're in the first of 4 added minutes here. City 1, Brentford 0. The Blues, having conceded late goals in recent away games, mustn't do it here. Monaco found one, Arsenal found one. City must try and avoid doing so here.
Great punch,
Coyote again.
Punch from the goalkeeper. He's got to make sure he can get on this if it's right in there.
So here comes Coyote, hurls it in, City get it away. There's a push, and then there's a claim of a handball. Sharda comes back, picks up Hickey. Hickey thinks of the shot. There is the final whistle. Donnarumma punches the sky. A brilliant win for the Blues. They're up to 5th in the Premier League table. Brentford 0, City 1.